Hello everybody, I'm /MVC. Welcome back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. This will be the adventures of our character, Vernon Ziegler, who came within a whisker of dying, I assume, from losing his head. Vernon Ziegler right now has no arms or legs. Well, he has them, technically. Technically, they're still attached. Let's have a look at our health bar. The left arm is described as broken. The right arm is described as broken. The left leg is described as broken. And the right leg is described as broken. This is the result of having stepped into a pool of acid. And not only standing in the acid, but spending 46 seconds butchering a corpse while standing in the acid. Look, I tried to cancel the action, okay, but it just wouldn't let me do it. This is what I love about games like this, to be honest. I'm not being sarcastic. I used to play a lot of NetHack. You'll find a few good NetHack series on my channel. If you're not into NetHack, though, I would have a hard time recommending them. I played them with a nice isometric 3D tile set, so they're a little easier to look at than standard NetHack, but in the game NetHack, if you were to do something that was called a capital B, capital I, bad idea, then, let's move this stuff this way. Yeah, I'll show you why in just a moment. If you were to do something considered to be a bad idea, the game might not even tell you. It may not even ask you whether you're sure you want to do that. It would just happen. Oh, I think I'll pick up that cockatrice corpse. Boom, instantly turned to stone. Run over. Might be having a great run, too. It might be the greatest, best, longest, and most promising run of your entire life, and then you accidentally said, pick up the cockatrice corpse. Bam, turned to stone. I love that. So it keeps me on my toes. So this business with Vernon Ziegler melting down in a pool of acid, that is canon, ladies and gentlemen. That is a warning issued to me by Cataclysm. Remember, I can take you out at any time. Let's start the mission timer. Speaking of time, I almost forgot to do that. There we go. Let's put this on Do Not Disturb. All right, very good. Here's the situation. We've discussed this quite a bit in the comments since the last video. Thank you, everyone, for your condolences, concern, horror, and tips, advice, and so on. All we have to do is put on some splints. These limbs will not heal without splints. I can't craft them in this room because I don't have the crafting ingredients. We should not have drank out of the toilet last episode. That was absolutely insane. I panicked. You ever panic and crawl to a toilet and just drink out of it? Because evidently that's what I do. Oh, all right. Here's the thing. We're not going to have to do any cheaty stuff, I don't think. I'm really opposed to doing cheaty stuff. We've only used debug mode once in the 150 plus hours of streaming this game, and it was well called for. This room contains all the crafting ingredients that we're going to need to make splints. This room contains our bed, food, and water. Crawling one square takes 15 to 30 minutes, so we've got 15 to 30, so that's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Only then, I had a realization when I was sitting here meditating on this. You know, the crafting area, how do I describe this? You can, let's say I'm sitting here, I can craft with anything on these shelves. So there's a certain range, and this room encapsulates that entire range, but I do find that once I get on the other side of a wall, like over here, I'm not sure I can use those items to craft with. But I've noticed that crafting zone spills out of doorways. When we were, when we were working on the Humvee, I was standing about here or here, and I had access to all my crafting ingredients. Therefore, I'm going to postulate that I could stand here, probably here, and maybe here, and still have access to our crafting ingredients. So how far do I have to crawl? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'm not going to die in 3 hours unless another zombie comes up those stairs. Which could happen. Alright, so we're going to begin crawling. Now, you might ask yourself, Slash'em, what's with the blanket? You trying to keep yourself warm? Well, possibly. If I'm to get cold, it could kill me, because I'm in very delicate condition. That's my understanding. I'm no Cataclysm expert, but I think I can take cold damage on top of that limb damage, and it could be very bad for us. So a blanket is good. But here's the real reason. If I... Oh, damn it! I took a step. Oh, fudge. Well, that... I thought I was in explore mode. Alright, that's okay. Alright, this is a good example, though. If you'll look at the timer, which is over there under my Weary Malice, we've got 10:34, 10:35... 10:36. Time is passing very slowly in real time. Not to mention in game time. Oh good, no, I was dragging my blanket. Oh, thank God, yes. You start hauling your... Okay. If we had not been dragging the blanket, it would have ticked by in game time in seconds rather than in minutes. Alright, I'm going to begin crawling while we talk. Your torso hurts. You no longer feel nauseous. Okay, that's a result of drinking from the toilet. Horrendous error that we made there. Horrendous. We have like a little skull icon over us, and we have a little nausea icon over us. We are in bad shape. We may die of having drank from the toilet. I don't know what will happen. So what we need to do is get to our antibiotics, to be sure. So that's also a goal. Reach the antibiotics. I don't know if they'll help, but I think they will. Okay, let's crawl again. It's now 11 p.m., so he's been crawling for about an hour. I like how Fallon Gasket Reese, saved his life, applied antiseptic to every part of his body, prevented his head from melting off, and then just sort of went back to bed like, oh, look, man, you're on your own here. But, she had the full experience as a medical doctor at the front end, or the leading edge of the Cataclysm. Let's see if we can craft on this tile. Look up splint. I'm just going to check every time. Nope, we're not within crafting range. Okay, hopefully we're hauling items. Yes, we are. The skull icon has gone away. Nice. Don't know what that means. So you may ask yourself, why is Vernon smiling? He's in severe pain. Well, Vernon is a masochist. So even though Vernon is on the verge of death and completely unable to move, he's feeling paradoxically good. Or at least happy. Ah! There you go. We're within crafting range. Now we need 2 arm splints and 2 leg splints. So we have enough cotton patches, long strings, medical tape, thread, and enough planks, and what else? Yeah, that's all we need. This armor is rigid and comfortable, oddly. So we need to do a batch, craft 2 of these, and we will use, wow, it's either 50 medical tape, 25 per, or 2 strings. 1 each. Okay. Alright, we got the arm splints crafted. Hey, this is going to be easier than I thought. Now, do we apply the splint? Oh god, no, we don't want to pull the pin on the grenade. Do we eat the splint? No. Do we wear the splint? Okay, we wear the splint. It provides 8 warmth and can serve as a armor piece, actually. Bash 2, cut 1.5, bullet 1.5, armor with 75% coverage, and a rather sizable encumbrance. Yes, okay, let's put that on. Do we have to wear 2 of them? I don't know. I kind of assumed we did. Yeah, right and left. Very good. All right, now we need to craft leg splints. Now, do these have a different recipe? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, we don't have enough cotton patches to craft 2 leg splints. That's not a happy thought. Gonna run out of cotton patches. Yeah, I did not think far enough ahead, did I? Alright, well, let's craft 1 leg splint, and we're gonna be 6 cotton patches short, but we have all the other ingredients. We can get cotton patches. Craft the leg splint using long string. Okay, let's put it on. Now, we've come to a question. I should be able to cut something up here, I think, to get cotton patches, but I am not sure how much clothing we actually have in there, or do we have a blanket, a towel? We have a blanket we could cut up right now. I don't know how wise that is, but let's see. Okay, I can't disassemble the blanket. Can I butcher it? No, because I don't have them on me. Okay, we can crawl back to the doorway then. Alright, let's begin crawling back. We've got to get 6 more cotton patches. Hopefully, Vernon had a knife on him. Vernon is nude because why did I take off all of his clothes? I'm not even sure why I did that, to be honest. I think I thought that I was going to get more speed by unencumbering myself, I think. We're in unmanageable pain, and we're comfortable. I'm very happy to be in unmanageable pain. Nice. Well, it's always good when you don't take a hit to your morale when something this god-awful happens to you, isn't it? Oh yeah. We're gonna survive this. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, if we can get this, then we're gonna have to crawl back to the light, and then craft the other splint, and then we can crawl to bed. I may take a jump cut, but first let's see if we can get the cotton patches. I didn't want to do... Let's see if we can disassemble that now. Ah, we can't see here. Alright, can we get anything? Alright, we've left our stuff 1 more square away here. Ah, we've become hungry. I have a solution for this. There were MRE packages on the bilious soldier zombie. Now, I want to double check that there's no acid on the floor. We have just enough night vision to see that there's no acid here and his corpse is here, so we'll be able to access the MREs. Alright, looking here, we have a combat knife, which we can use to butcher something for cotton patches. Like cargo shorts, maybe. Well, we're gonna have to have some kind of... The cargo shorts will hold several items. I don't know if they'll hold a combat knife or whatever. For some reason, we chose not to have a sheath. We really need to get good. Okay, we should be able to wield the combat knife. Even though, I mean, that seems a little weird, since our arms are totally destroyed. But no, you are too weak to wield the combat knife with only one arm. Yes. So we do have one arm, though. That's nice. We can't wield anything. Can we wear anything? So let's put the cargo shorts on. Maybe the utility vest. Your right leg is very encumbered. Running and swimming are slowed. So wearing anything on that leg, because the leg splint has so much encumbrance to it to begin with, so it doesn't want us to be able to wear anything. But if we can now get the combat knife, that would be a happy day. No, it doesn't fit in any pocket. So let's try wearing the utility vest. Okay, great. Still doesn't fit in any pocket. What else can we wear? The holster. Let's wear the holster. Your right leg is very encumbered. All right, we should switch legs. The holster and the it may not help. Right leg, left leg. What if we change sides? No, that encumbers the right leg more. Okay, we've got the combat knife. That's the important thing. So if we wanted to cut up the blanket, we could do that. Let's look at... Oh, you can't see the crowd. All right, cut up the blanket. Salvaged cotton patches. There we go. Fallon Reese helps with this task. She's just invisibly out of range, I guess. Let's stop hauling items for now. All right, I need to crawl over here and get a bite to eat. Ah, there she is. Okay, wait, we've got to let the seconds tick by because I forgot to drag. Hey, thanks for helping me butcher that blanket, Fallon. That was nice of you. I wonder if I can call her over to me. Yeah, I should tell her to follow me. And then maybe she can help me craft the leg splint. We don't really need her to do that, though. Should be fine. Here we go. Seconds are still ticking by. This is why you drag something. Hey, Fallon. Thanks for saving my life back there. I may die yet, but at least I didn't die swimming in a pool of acid. And that's all thanks to you. I definitely want to give her some bandages and more antiseptic and stuff. She's a phenomenal medic. I don't know if you saw it. There was an unusually popular episode that I did. I think it was Vernon Ziegler's episode 18, where we learned Fallon Reese's story. She talked at length about the hospital she worked at, what the leading wave of the Cataclysm was like as far as the black goo monster zombie people coming in, hiding on the roof, how she escaped from the hospital. It was really interesting. All right, let's eat some dehydrated fruit. Cookies, chocolate candies, chocolate bar, more dehydrated fruit, cheese spread, peanut butter. That's gonna make us thirsty, though. Let's not make ourselves thirsty. There. Alright, we're not gonna starve. That's the important thing. What else did he have on him? Oh, my copper spear is lying there. We dropped it when our arms melted off. Some rolling tobacco. Some more... some stuff we probably could have cut up. Alright. We've got to crawl back over here. This is going to take a minute. Then, we'll push some items out of our way, and then we'll find something to haul, so that'll make this a little quicker. Crawl back to the light, and craft the other splint, and then we'll crawl to bed. I just keep expecting Vernon Ziegler to keel over dead at any moment, you know. Might happen. And if it does, it does. If Vernon dies, we'll play as Fallon Reese. Because this series is Play the NPCs. Vernon is an NPC that Marc created. Fallon Reese is an NPC that Vernon met. If Vernon dies, we'll carry on the tradition. You throw up heavily. Well, there went our food. We're not full anymore. Wow, that crawl took a lot longer. No longer feel nauseous. Okay, now we're going to do this by hauling something. We've got cotton patches here. Let's haul items. This way. Moving items. 35, 36, good. Now we're counting minutes. Excellent. There we go. See, that didn't take too long. We've only got to take 3 steps and we can craft this other splint. It's 2 a.m. Vernon started this journey about, what, 10 a.m.? So he's been crawling around for about 4 hours. I mean 10 p.m. Sorry, excuse me. He's been doing this since 10 p.m. and it's 2 a.m. Well, our stats are slowly coming back. That's good to see. I think I've decided as long as this is taking, once we get this splint crafted, I'm going to take that jump cut I was talking about. I can crawl. Oh no. Moving items. Oh, I was seeing it tick down in seconds. Okay. Hey, our pain is now mild. Wow. That's fantastic. And we're warm enough. I'm a little worried about not having a blanket, but it is summer. I don't think we're going to get cold up here. Alright, we've made it to the light. We should be able to craft that other leg splint now. Yep. Everything. That is a leg splint. Okay. Let's use the string. Alright. Let's see if we can wear it. Alright. We put it on. Alright, well, you see how this is going to go. So I'm going to crawl over here. It's going to take 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Probably 5 hours or so to crawl all the way down there. So I'm going to take a cut right here, and I'll be back if something horrible happens along the way, or we make it to bed. See you in a minute. Alright, I'm back. We made it to the doorway. I stopped dragging the cotton patches and started dragging a grenade instead. Thought it might go a little faster. I think it did. We got here by 4:30 in the morning. I also told Fallon Reese to follow us. So, you know, she was watching our back with her shotgun, keeping an eye on that dangerous staircase along the way. We didn't run into any problems. Once I got here, I wanted to check my food supply, and it looks like we've got a toastum and some chocolate bars, peanut butter, dehydrated fruit. That's good. Yogurt, okay. Nice. How much water? We don't have water over here. That's not good news. That's not good news. At least we have food. That means that I may have to drag myself in here to get a drink when I get thirsty. Oh, man. Alright, we're started out very hungry, so let's knock down something that won't hurt our quench too much. Ah, dehydrated fruit hurts our quench. That is unfortunate. Yogurt, however, does not. Let's eat the yogurt. Alright, and fruit-filled something or other. Gelatin, vegan gelatin, fruit jam. Okay, we're full and hydrated. Now, is everything bandaged, I wonder? Here's what we need to do. We need to give Reese the bandages. Let's grab the bandages. Oh, there's a syringe here. Means we could take the morphine if we wanted to. I'm gonna grab the syringe. And let's grab some bandages. We'll hand them off to her. I don't know if she has any in her inventory. Let's grab 6 of these. I was able to grab them all. That's good. However, she's not going to step close enough to me for me to hand them off, unfortunately. She will if she gets into the bed, though. So, I guess, is it time to crawl to bed? I think so. It will tell me if I need the bandages if I hit E and select the bandage. I can't bandage these. Okay, these limbs are broken but have been set and they need time to heal. The head is not bandaged. The torso doesn't need to be. Looks like I could bandage my own head. So, how I'm doing that, I'm not sure, but I think I'm just going to imagine that Fallon Reese helped us with that. Also, I'm thinking about taking an antibiotic. I don't know if it will help with the toilet water that we drank or not, but you know what? It might not hurt to try. Let's take an antibiotic. Okay. I'm gonna crawl. I think I want to see what's on this square. We can do it with view mode, maybe? Here we go. I was wondering whether we needed to grab a piece of clothing, maybe. I think I should be able to see the clothing shelf. Okay, here we go. Just wondering if we have a blanket in case we need it. Well, we've got an army winter jacket and army winter pants. I don't think we have a blanket. I'm gonna go ahead and search for it just in case. Yeah, that's not great, but we'll live with it. I'm just gonna crawl to the bed. And leave the door open in case she wants to come in here and sleep. I don't think she's allowed to open doors on her own, but I'm not sure. Well, actually, I think she is allowed to. Pretty sure she did it earlier. When this time gets done ticking down, I'll show you our move cost if you haven't seen it. So it says that we have a speed of 96. So you'd say, oh, well, you shouldn't be this slow. Yeah, wait till I pull up my character sheet. And the head is healing nicely, I gotta admit. Maybe these limbs after one night of sleep will show just a little bit of improvement. That would be nice. Here, let's look at our character sheet. Base move cost, 50,000. Let's try sleeping. Alright, good. He did go to sleep. Disinfected wounds on your right leg healed. Disinfected wounds on your left leg healed. Left arm healed. Oh, these are good signs. Right arm healed. I'm not seeing any rise in the pips, but it's going to be a good sign that we're going to start getting well, I think. Fantastic. Feel that you need to eat more calorie-dense food, however. Yeah, we need to get some good meals in us. Probably swallow some multivitamins too while we're at it. Alright. Your eyes open and your entire body feels just like it is bursting with energy to burn. Well, that's a nice thought. What's our move cost? Ah, good. Our move cost went down to 6,000. Well, that could be worse. I was looking at the arms have an encumbrance of 70. The left leg has a encumbrance of 76. Let's look here. And the right leg 72. Okay, we're still encumbered. I think we want to leave the splints on. Splinted. Still crippled. Everything is still crippled. But it does say disabled, 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 and recovering, recovering. Started recovery, left leg. Recovering, right leg. Took antibiotic. So we are entering a recovery phase. I can't eat from here, unfortunately. Here's a reason to keep your food next to the bed, folks. Let's see if we're still hauling items. Okay. Let's drag our useless body back to over here. We're going to eat and then drag ourselves over to get some something to drink. We're comfortable, not too warm, not too cool. That's good. It's good. So even though it's summer, we're not sweating excessively and making ourselves thirsty. It would be a good idea to grab some kind of container, however, to put the water in, I think. Well, that base move cost of 6,000 seemed like an enormous improvement. Alright, let's get some food in this guy. First of all, let's start the day with a multivitamin. Here it is. We've got lots of them, so let's just eat like 5 of them. It says we've gotten plenty of vitamins as a result of that, so that's great. Now what do we want to eat? We're going to go drink something, so we can go ahead and take the quench penalty if we want. We don't have to, though, because we've got fruit jam. Candied honey gives quench. Here we're eating, oh, and chewing gum. Pickled veggies. And cap it off with a Toastum. Some Necco wafers. And dehydrated fruit. Now that's going to make us thirsty, I do believe. Might as well crawl down here and start getting something to drink. I'm afraid to try to stand up. We're still prone. I wonder if we can change to walk mode without damaging our legs. You start walking. Okay. We're still crippled, but it's going to let us try walking. Let's try walking. Yeah. Nope. It put us back in the prone position. Oh no. It says your broken legs can't hold your weight and you fall down in pain. Damn. You know, that's predictable. They thought of everything when they made Cataclysm, didn't they? Alright, I'm not gonna make you watch me try to crawl to the water spot, so I'm gonna take a cut here and I will be back. Alright, it's 4 p.m. and I've crawled my way to here to get a drink. This should be fresh water. Oh yeah, it is. Can I refill anything? Yeah, you see? Oh no. Dispense or dump. Only I didn't bring a container. I don't think I have any container. Let me look. Could put some water in a syringe. I've got a plastic bottle of antiseptic. Tramadol. Ah, yes, I've got the condom. Thank God. Okay, then let's dispense clean water into container, the condom. Okay. Is it full? Pocket 1 is empty. You pour clean water into the condom. Yeah, I believe we've got... trying to see. It says pocket 1 is empty. So I'm not sure that we did. It really did. It can contain a liquid, but I don't think it's containing a liquid. You pour clean water into the condom. There's some left over. Oh. Alright, well anyway, let's have a drink. Have a drink. Have a drink. Have a drink. And I know it's a waste, but I'm going to go ahead and go all the way to turgid. Let's step away from this thing and I'll try to have a drink from my inventory and see if there's anything in that condom. I'm going to guess that it probably exceeded my weight limit, and Cataclysm doesn't actually have an error message for this. Bandage, alcohol. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's exactly what the problem is. Unless we need like a hose to fill it with, or a funnel or something. But it said we put our clean water in there, but there's no way. So, question, how much of this can we drop? We can drop a lot of stuff. I don't even know how we got this much stuff. Let's crawl over here. I'm gonna drop everything I can and see if I can fill that condom, because it would be nice to have some emergency water on us. I mean, that's a long crawl. It takes a couple hours. Alright. Let's drop the drum magazine. Combat knife and grenades, I guess. I don't think we're going to need the knife. Lockpick. I don't think we're going to need the lighter. I don't know how we'd even start a fire or where. Yeah, I'm dropping that stuff. I'm going to keep the syringe. Not going to need the alcohol wipes for sure. Probably don't need the antiseptic either. But that's beside the point. We've got multiple pockets with bandages in them. Hemo powder I'll hang on to. Tramadol I'll hang on to. I'm going to drop that battery. Now let's see if we can fill it. Pour it into a container. There. You pour clean water into the condom, but I think it only got 2. That's not a lot of water. That means that pocket didn't get full, I don't think. It tastes better while cold. 0.5 liters. Yeah. We only got 1 liter into the condom out of the 3.75 liters, but that's all that our utility vest is going to hold, because that's the size of the pocket in the utility vest. This game is so amazing. I mean, really, that is so cool that I'm limited. Oh, but could I wield the condom? Let's try it. You are too weak to wield it with only 1 arm. Damn. Oh, damn. Okay, that's fine. Time to crawl back, and I'll grab a different container, something that will fit in the utility vest. I'm going to take a cut here, and I will check back with you in a few minutes, or in just a moment. Alright, I have crawled back to our bedroom. And looking at our inventory, we have gallon jugs. We're going to have to dump either animal cooking oil or vegetable cooking oil if we can hold these in our inventory, which I'm not sure we can. Which one should we drop? I guess, or grab? No space. We could tie that to ourselves. However, yes. If we were wearing something like a belt or something. Load-bearing vest. What does that do? I don't think that's our solution. We have a shoulder strap. I wonder if we can shoulder strap a... Alright, let's put on the shoulder strap. Let's apply the shoulder strap. No, I don't want to adjust it. No, I don't think the shoulder strap is going to work. Let's look again. Anything that we could hold a gallon jug with. I was thinking a belt. We don't seem to have a belt. T-shirt, sheets. Okay, I think you can wear a blanket. I don't think you can wear a sheet. Wait, you can wear a sheet. Okay, now we're very encumbered. That's okay. Wait a minute. No, you want to craft the sheet into a makeshift sling. There. This, yes, over the shoulder sling. Use the one that I'm wearing. There we go. Now, you put it on the ground, okay? Wear the sling. Now let's see if we can get the gallon jug. Gallon jug of... vegetable cooking oil. Yes. Okay, great. That means we can fill that with water on our next trip. Excellent. Okay, the other thing I want to do, I want to give her... Oh, I've got to have something to drag. Is there anything at my feet? No. Can I drop something? Well, I mean, I could have dragged the gallon jug. That's true. But, I don't know. I didn't know why I didn't think about that. Let's drop the battery at our feet so we have something to drag. This will make time pass faster. I'm going to get closer to her. I'm going to hand off the bandages and the antiseptic. Because she seems to make her own decisions about whether and when to treat us. So, let's... I probably didn't have to stand directly next to her for this. But oh well. I want to talk to her. She says, "Any luck finding the cabin?" Listen, smartass. We'll go find the cabin when I get a little bit better, okay? That's very funny. You're very funny. Yeah, no, not yet. What is it, friend? Well, here's the thing. I want to trade with you, I believe. That means there's something I want you to do. Let's trade items. Okay, she's still got 31 rounds of double-aught shot, thank God, and the two-way radio that we gave her. She has cough syrup in her inventory. Now, it looks like she's used all the antiseptic, so... Oh, wow, we can trade her things that are in the room with us. I did not realize that. Cool. Alright, let's give her 13 bandages and 20 antibiotics. No. 8 antiseptics. Wait, no, that's all of our antiseptic. That leaves us none for ourselves. Oh. I mean, how greedy can you be, right? Here, have all the antiseptic. I know that you'll help me. I don't need to have them on me. And I'm going to give her 2 hemo powder just in case we have something really horrible happen. Yeah, there we go. Looks like a deal. Okay, great. Now we should just chat with her for a minute. Just want to talk to you for a bit, and let's chit-chat for a while. I could use some relaxation. She says, "I can't stop wondering who fucked up to make all this happen. Obviously, we can't trust the news. They claimed the zombies were rioters for weeks. Why? Where did this come from? I hear you, bruv, but I'm telling you, Marc Crump was responsible for the Cataclysm. And there you go. Look there. Let's pull up our log. While we were chatting with her, she was using antiseptic and I think bandages. Yep, and bandages. Nice. Let's look at our... this is showing 1 bar of recovery, possibly? That may be what the hashtag is. These are good bandages. Yep. Everything is now in recovering, so that's good. The feet are okay. Everything's still splinted. So I guess we need to eat a bit. So we'll just chaw down on this dehydrated fruit that we set aside. Luckily. Little chocolate candy. Alright, great. We're not thirsty yet, so let's hop in the bed. And I think we could actually read that book, because he's not sleepy yet. That's fantastic. I love having a medic on my team. It's just wonderful. And I was hoping before we wrap the episode up that we could see some improvement on the limbs. So we'll give it 1 more day and see how it goes. If we don't see any recovery on it today, then let's see if we can read. That's the pocket guide to first aid, yes. Let's reload our flashlight. Oh, we put it away. Never mind. We need to try to get some sleep. And there we go. 7 p.m., laying in bed, trying to get better. Hungry again. If these limbs don't improve, we're going to be in a very bad situation. Because the only food that we have is in the warehouse. And that is a very long crawl. Okay, it says that wounds on our leg and arm have healed. Gasket reset. Hold on, I'm coming to help you. Looks like she's using more antiseptic and bandages on us. So she can detect when our bandages have worn off. There she goes, using bandages on us again. She just keeps trying to make things better. Standing right by our bedside. We're now very hungry and thirsty. And we haven't fallen asleep. Just laying here the whole time. Being happy about the pain. Alright, we're gonna have to... oh, I fell asleep right when I wanted to stop waiting. Oh, that's okay. When we wake up, we've got food and water, and then we can crawl in there and get some more water. So we keep getting messages that things have healed somewhat. Right, there we go. Alan, you are irreplaceable. Thank you so much. Let's see if she actually used them up. That's I'm curious about. We're gonna go to that cabin. I'm gonna owe you 1. I'm gonna owe you 10 after this. Let's look. Let's set up the trade and look at how many bandages she's got. Yeah, she's only got 1 bandage left. So she's gonna go through them. She's also been picking up her hulls. Looks like she's fired 9 shots. Alright, well, we need to hook her up with some more bandages as soon as possible. Let's get over. Let's eat and drink. So we need to drink our clean water. Okay. See if I'm hauling items. Right. Let's check our medical. We've now got 2 hashtag marks over our limb. So I'm going to assume we have to heal from equals sign to hashtag all the way across the board before we... Oh, okay. It says mostly recovered. Left arm, left leg, right leg. Okay, great. That's good news. That's great news. Mostly recovered. Maybe one more day of this and we'll be okay. Let's move down here. Looks like our move cost is still 6,000 though. I'll double check that just a second. Our speed has gone up to 100. I'm not going to try to stand up again. I don't want to undo the healing. Look at our character sheet. Base move cost, 50,000. It was 6,000, now it's 50,000. Don't know why. Alright, let's eat some food. Fantastic. And I'm going to wrap the episode up here. What I'm going to do now between episodes is the grind. I'm going to crawl back down here, drink some water. I'll be thirsty by the time I get there. Pour out the vegetable cooking oil, refill on water, head back up here, eat again, and see about crafting some bandages. Okay. Medical tape. I think we've got medical tape in the other room, so we can craft bandages using medical gauze, 1. Or cotton patches, which we've got a bunch of them in the other room too. The medical tape is going to be the hang up on that recipe. Or if we go with the makeshift bandage, we can cut up one of these sheets and craft more bandages. So these are the things that I've got to do until we get recovered. Thank you for joining me for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it more than I have. I will see you in the next episode, and in the meantime, keep your head on a swivel.